Hi, welcome to Nubian Journals, part of the Nubian Review family. And what we do here on this channel, we talk about planning, we talk about creative journaling, and everything creative. Today, this is my introduction video, and I want to share with you my planning setup. So, I've been a planner since I've been in high school, and that has been a long time ago. However, over the years, our planning needs and how we plan looks differently. I went from using just a simple notebook, a simple planner, to something more comprehensive and elaborate for myself. Now, this is not for everybody, but this is what keeps me organized. So I want to give you a run of planners that I use. I don't use all of them every day, but all of them play an integral part of me staying organized and keeping various information together. So let's go through this pile. The first one I have is, you know what? We're going to scoot everything over and then we're going to work our way out. Okay. So let's go to the important stuff. This is my catch-all. A catch-all planner. A catch-all planner is a planner that you use to store all your planning information. I keep everything in this planner, and this is a year and a half planner. This is an 18-month planner. So yeah, so I just try to keep everything in this planner. It doesn't leave the house, and so I like it because it's small and it's compact. And yeah, I use this to set up my monthly calendar and everything I need to do. The second thing I have is my weekly. Yes, Sterling Ink. Sterling Ink is probably one of my first planners that I have used as just a weekly planner. However, it holds so much more. In my Sterling Ink, not only do I plan out my week, I also have room in the back to journal. And so it serves its purposes. This is a B5 um, this is a B5 yearly planner, and I look forward to doing the same thing in 2026 with Sterling Ink. Last but not least, in that trio is my daily. My daily is an A4. The name of the company, oh, I forget the name, but I'll post the name in the link. And I've been using this. This is my second year, so I use these as dailies. So I do a half year. So one is from January to January to June, and then we had July to December. And so this is my July to December. Last but not least, and this is part of it, but this is not a planner that I use every day. This is what I call my work business planner, and I set up a monthly calendar and I keep up with all of my business meetings, appointments, uploading videos, anything I have to do, I keep it in here. Now, other supplements that I use to help me stay organized, um, let me shift this back over here, are little tools like this. So this is my scratch pad. And in my scratch pad, I do put a monthly calendar in there. And so I use these as daily sheets. Here's a calendar right here. I put the month there. This is April. So I put the month there and I just use the back of it as scratch sheets. My recent one, I would say, would be September. And that's where we at right now. And these are important dates I need to remember. Now, why do I have this? Well, I have this because a lot of times when you're just taking down notes and I want to put the correct information in my actual planner, I will just scratch it down. And then when I have the exact information I need, I transfer it to my planner. Now, that may seem a lot for some people, but it works for me. I have several of these notebooks that I have utilized like that. Another planner that I have that you probably will not see frequently is my academic planner. Now, academic professional development. Now, I do not journal in this planner. Like I said, I keep important information, dates, everything that has to do with academic and professional development. I keep all of the information in here. I also keep my son's information in here because he's also in school. So I keep important dates and information for him in here. But I also have this for him. And this is a separate notebook just in case he needs to have copies of that information as well. I have stored it in here so he can take this, as he needed. But I store everyone in the household. Their information is stored in here regarding academic and professional development, dates, certifications, all of that stuff is stored in the center place. One thing that has been helpful to me in this journey is keeping a small notebook. This is, what brand is this? This is Blackwing. Blackwing, they have, the brand is, I love the paper. I love the paper quality. I normally carry a small notebook or my Moleskine, which I don't have with me, which is weird. Hold on for a second, you guys. Okay, I should have added this one in here. Along with this, my Moleskine is one of my journals, my notebooks that I carry along with me as well. I put a monthly calendar in this one as well too, and this is how I keep up with information when I'm not in the home, instead of using my big spiral notebook. And then sometimes when I want to go very light, I carry this notebook. Now, also in my Moleskine, I do keep a notebook back here as well. And I keep notes back here for information I just need to take out and have, on the go. So this is part of my planner setup. It may look like it's a tad bit much, but these are the things that actually help me stay organized. And if I'm looking for anything, any notes or anything, I know exactly where to find it. It depends on what it's on. And yeah, I thought I would do a quick video to get you guys acquainted with how I plan before I share with you all my first Plan With Me video. So stay tuned. I have more goodies to come.